It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
This right here is Car con Carne. Car con Carne is a Q101 podcast. I'm James Van Alstyne. And Car con Carne is sponsored by Easy Automation, easy-automation.net. You know, the holidays are approaching. Why don't you treat yourself? Why don't you turn your home into a smart home? It's time for the upgrade, and you'll be shocked by how easy it is to turn your home into a smart home. Get a hassle-free quote from my guy Dan at Easy Automation. Go to his website, easy-automation.net. Get a hassle-free quote, and you'll see, okay, it's time to move forward. Turn your home into a smart home with Easy Automation. We are outside Cantina 52 in Crystal Lake, cantina52.com. I'm joined by Chicago Americana artist Sara Jean Stevens, who just released a new video for the song Thaw on a cold day, appropriately enough. She has a new EP, Lovesick, which is coming out on Valentine's Day. You can see her at Fitzgerald's on the 14th with them Coulee boys. She'll be at Martyrs on the 26th with the Hoyle Brothers. And in 2025, she'll be at Space in Evanston on January 14th. She is literally all over the city and suburbs in a very short amount of time. In her own words, or someone's words, someone who knows Sara writes, Sara's music is for the loners, the hopeless romantics and dreamers. Songs as dusty and warm as growing up on a horse farm in the flatlands of Illinois. We're in the semi-flatlands of Crystal Lake. Sara Jean Stevens is in the back seat. And before we eat delicious vegan food from Cantina 52 in Crystal Lake, I just thought it'd be easier to have you knock out a song.
All right.
What are you going to do?
I'm just going to play Thaw.
You're going to play the new song,
I'm
Thaw.
going to play the new song.
Now available on video for your consumption and enjoyment online.
Yes.
Sara Jean Stevens live in a Mazda 3 as God intended.
Okay, as God intended.
Whispers in the hills, spoken word floating on the wind. Can you hear the secrets in the hills, while the sunlight slowly dims? There are boulders or rose quartz in the hills, watch your step as you go. There are stories, they are hidden in those hills, like they always told you so. The black hills awake, frozen from a winter dark and cold. The black hills though, a promise of spring, a promise so. The black hills awake, frozen from a winter dark and cold. The black hills though, a promise of spring, a promise so. A promise of spring, a promise so. To those hills, met an older woman on the way. There is magic, you will find it in those hills. Think about her every day. The black hills away, frozen from a winter dark and cold. The black hills though, a promise of spring, a promise so. The black hills awake, frozen from a winter dark and cold. The black hills though, a promise promise of spring, a promise, oh. A promise of spring, a promise, oh.
All right, so you put the guitar away. As you did that, I went inside Cantina 52. I talked to Jimmy, the owner. He's going to come out and join us. I ordered food. Now, when we started talking, Sarah, you mentioned that you like the fact that they have an extensive vegan menu. I had no idea how extensive it is. It's like dozens and dozens of vegan.
It's a whole separate thing, yeah.
Now, what I'd expect in Crystal Lake, which is kind of awesome.
Yeah. We're full of surprises out here.
Before you started playing, which, again, thank you. That was so beautiful, hearing that song in the backseat.
Thank you.
I mentioned that you performed songs as dusty and warm as growing up on a horse farm in the flatlands of Illinois. We're in Crystal Lake. Mm-hmm. How far are we from the horse farm that you remember in Illinois?
Oh my God!
Where
I grew up in Woodstock, the town over. Never thought I'd move back to the area, but here we are. But yeah, horses. The horse farm was in Woodstock. We had paint horses.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I mentioned that Thaw is the new song. It's available on video. We can listen to that. The EP comes out on Valentine's Day. Let's talk about Thaw first. There's a whole vibe there.
Thank you. Good.
I mean, but it's storytelling lyrically, and I think the instrumentation it tells a story too.
I did the singer in the song night at the Hideout a handful of months back. I don't remember, over the summer maybe. And for that series, it's, you know, Brandon Good and Russell Walker and Lawrence Peters, and they have these Chicago bands play, and as part of the night you all have to cover another Chicago band song, but then they also give you a theme, like a word, and you all have to write a song with that word, and our word for that night was Thaw. And Megan the Wheelers played too, and so I sat down and that song just came out of me. And we played it that one night and then kind of didn't touch it again, so I brought it down to Mississippi when I recorded. But yeah, I spent some time in the Black Hills and in South Dakota, and it was a time.
How long ago was that?
I turned 21 while I was living there, and I'm about to turn 43. So
okay. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Still imprinted on me, though.
You mentioned recording this in Mississippi. Was this actually recorded live in the studio?
Yeah. And then we overdubbed the pedal steel and some of Taylor's guitars.
I mean, that's old school recording right there.
Yeah.
So what we're getting, and the way it sounds, this is authentic.
Yeah.
How many times did you have to run through it to get it right?
I want to say not that many, maybe 5, 8 times.
You were locked in?
Those guys are pros.
You have some capital B big deal players on the EP. There's Matt Patton, Drive By Truckers, Taylor Hollingsworth, you mentioned. You got together with them and you found your groove.
Everybody's so easy to work with. I'd sent the songs down like 5 days prior, and I like printed out charts and showed up all like, here's my charts, guys. And everybody was like, psh, let's just run through it. And it's like, okay. So we just did it, and they just knocked it out, and then brought in Kel for pedal steel the next day. And then I played some tambourine, bruised the shit out of my hand, added some background vocals, and that was that.
That's dangerous percussion.
When you play it the way I played it.
So Lovesick comes out on Valentine's Day. Did you have to sit on it just to time it out to make that release? Or was this a happy
accident? I knew I wanted to call it Lovesick. That's the name of the last song of the 4. Mm-hmm. And we didn't want to compete with South by Southwest for a release.
Okay.
So then I was looking at Valentine's Day, in February, and I had released an EP this year on Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day falls on a Friday, which is the day you have to release things on, and that was that.
Specifically Midnight Tears.
Yes, that was Midnight Tears. Also recorded down at Dialback Sound.
I don't want to go too deep into the EP because we're early.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the songs feels kind of like a tease. I do want people to, if you remember one thing I tell you as we're recording this interview, Swamp Angel Road from the EP, this is one I want people to zero in on. Because,
Did you listen to it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
I mean, this is truth in advertising. That swampy guitar. I love that shit.
Yeah. Well, right before I went down to Mississippi, Taylor released his full length called Yehola, and it was literally 2 days before I went down there, and I was listening to it, and his third song is called Lickety Slim, and his guitar tone in that, I sent him a message. I was like, "Is that you playing guitar?" And he was like, "Yes." I was like, "Please, dear God, bring that sound to this little EP," and he did.
Love.
Yes, love.
Because there's something kind of filthy and nasty about it.
Yeah, and like I told them, I was classically trained on vocals, and my voice is just, it's pretty, and I don't sing with like a fake country accent, and I don't really put a lot of affectation on it, so it is what it is, and so I told them I needed to really, dirty it up with some of the sounds of the instruments, so.
One of the things, thinking of the way you play guitar, I love the sound of a guitar, finger picking on a guitar. It adds such depth to songs. How long have you been playing? Since you were out of the womb?
No. I reconnected with someone from high school, and they're like, "There's a picture of you in the yearbook playing guitar in guitar class." I don't remember that. So apparently, 18 years old, I started playing. I think I really started writing songs maybe when I was like 20, 21, and came back and did it, and I fell out of it for a while and came back to it here and there, but never fully stopped. So I think it should be better for having played for as long as I have.
I was going to say, geographically, we're here in the Midwest. We're here in Crystal Lake right now. Sonically, aesthetically, maybe this doesn't seem like a natural place for you to be for the style of music you're making. But knowing how self-deprecating you are, I think you belong in the Midwest. I think that's clear.
God. Very Midwest, yeah.
And you're one ope away from being 100% Midwest appropriate.
I'm fine with that.
Going back to Thaw, the new song, which again we can see and hear on the World Wide Web, you talk about magic. Is magic a part of your world? Do you feel magic in the universe, in the hills, in the world around you?
I do. This is such an interesting question. I do. I think so, especially with nature. Especially, the Black Hills. If you haven't, have you been there? I have not. Unbelievable. And there truly are like boulders of rose quartz as you're hiking through the hills. Like, it's just a very spiritual, magical land. Lakota Indians, that's their land, and it's a real special place. So, yes, there's magic in nature for sure. Oh my God, here we go.
Come on in, Jimmy.
Okay.
Make yourself at home.
Here I come.
All right, so if you're watching, or even if you're listening, that's Jimmy. He is the owner.
Hi.
Nice to have you here.
Nice. I'm coming. I'm squeezing in. It's a tight squeeze back here.
It
I haven't
is.
been in anybody's
Sarah,
back seat in a long time.
Sarah can attest that it is not a comfortable back seat, and I'm sorry. I apologize to your knees. Cantina 52 here in Crystal Lake, Cantina52.com. I want to talk about the food you brought in. Actually, pass it on up, and we'll talk about it as we...
Oh
Okay.
my God.
I brought some silverware because, of course, you're going to need that.
Amazing. And as we're in the car, right inside, we're here on Tuesday night. Generally a soft night for dining out. Plenty of people inside for drag bingo.
Every Tuesday, Drag Queen Bingo. It's Taco
Love it.
Tuesday, too.
This is heavy, Jimmy.
Yeah, there's a lot of food there.
Oh my
You
Lord.
have the vegan fish rice bowl.
This is spectacular looking. I mean,
Oh my God.
oh my God, Sarah.
I don't know what I'm
Those
gonna
are
do.
the gringo.
Vegan gringo nachos.
Yeah.
So is that a soy riso on
It's
there?
got a soy riso on it.
Oh
It's
my
got all the good toppings. It's got lettuce, tomato, onion, vegan cheese.
Oh my God, this looks wonderful. Okay, do you have silverware?
I
Yes, you
do.
All right, we're going to eat and talk. I know you're on borrowed time because you got a restaurant to run. And their Cantina 52 tequila bar features 50 types of agave-based spirits.
Over 50. We're at 82 now.
Oh my God.
Are you the one sourcing and handpicking those?
I've sampled them all.
What makes a good tequila?
In order for it to be tequila, it has to be grown in one of the 5 states that can legally grow blue agave. So tequila has to be made from 100% blue agave. You've got a bunch of different classifications of tequila. You've got your Blanco, which is your white. You've got your Reposado, which is kind of in the middle. It's been aged 2 to 3 years. You've got a Añejo. It's aged from 5 to 8 years. And then in addition to that, there's a new classification of Reposado or Añejo. It's called Cristalino, which is my current jam. They use charcoal to pull out all the additives, all the barrel taste, all the booze taste, and it's just agave on ice, and it's delicious.
That sounds amazing.
I love it. And then, of course, you've got your Extra, which is aged for 8 years or longer. So everybody's got their own jam. We kind of specialize in the celebrity spirits. We've got Eva Longoria's in there. We've got Kendall Jenner's. We've got Pantalones, which is by Matthew McConaughey. That's brand new. The Queen Bee is coming out with one, so Beyonce's going to have one pretty soon. Everybody's got tequila. It's a hot thing.
Now, I had so much bad tequila in my life that it was a revelation when I started trying good tequila. I mean, it's night and day.
Yeah.
Like, we have to unlearn what we did as dumb kids to appreciate tequila.
Yeah, that gold stuff in the bottle was not your friend. It's not your friend.
No. So, Sara and I were talking about this before you got in. This place here, this Cantina 52, feels a little bit like an outlier in Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake is a fun place to be. We've got lots of great activities and fun things to do all over. Actually, downtown Crystal Lake has 16 spots with liquor license right down here. So 16 spots to grab a drink and have dinner at. But we're a little different. You know, we've got the Chicago feel. We've got the LA feel. Mm-hmm. It's your escape from the norm. So when you're having that crappy day at work, when you're having a crappy day at school, whatever, come on and hang out here. Forget that you're in Crystal Lake for a little bit. Come have some drag queen bingo, do karaoke, trivia. We do it all. Every day there's something different.
This is delicious, this rice bowl. Mm-hmm. This is like 3 meals. In the bowl.
They're hearty meals.
What I love, it's just enough heat.
That's the haba mango.
It's delicious. Yeah, because you got the heat and you also got the sweetness of the mango. This is great.
Yeah.
And it's vegan.
It's vegan. And you wouldn't even think it, right?
No.
Yeah.
How are the nachos? Do you dare? Have you even been
Amazing. Well, I feel like I'm chewing into a microphone and I'm eating crunchy, disgusting nachos.
Yeah.
My friend's Cantina, by the way.
That's what people.
Oh, yeah.
That's what people come for, Sarah. They enjoy.
To see me eat on camera.
That's right.
Sorry, everyone.
But along the lines of what we were saying, Jimmy, it says it right on the website. What we're after is a destination of flavors dancing on your taste buds. A beautiful mess, no filler, no BS. Made with the kind of reckless attitude we infuse into our house-made margaritas.
Thank God for AI, because I couldn't come up with that by myself.
So we're eating off the vegan menu. But I mean, you've got all kinds of stuff. Multiple guacamoles.
Yeah, 9 kinds of guacamoles. They're all smashed guacamoles. My favorite's the Greek. We smash in Greek olives, cucumber, feta cheese. Ooh. Our top seller is the street corn, where we take our elotes and we smash that in.
Well, you've got like a flamin' hot elotes.
Those are actually on the cob. Yeah, so we do. We have fusion elotes. There's 6 different styles of elote. The cheddar bacon's my favorite there. We've got the flaming fajitas. We bring them. I was actually at a restaurant and they were walking through with the sizzling fajitas, and I saw the smoke coming, and then right behind them a kid came through with saganaki and lit it on fire, and I'm like, wait a second. So we bring through our sizzling fajitas, we pour a little tequila on top of it, light it on fire, tequila, and then we take fresh lime juice and douse it out, and it's phenomenal.
Brilliant. I do want to, I should have tried the Chicago guacamole, shredded cheese and Chardonnay.
Yeah, it's Chicago Johnny's Chardonnay that we use. It's made locally in Woodstock. It's actually Jada's cousin.
I know, it's so good.
It's so good. So good. So we use their, we actually have their Chardonnay, and then we just started using their candied jalapenos in our hummus.
In your hummus?
Yeah.
I'm not used to having a little zing in the hummus.
Yeah. I brought another surprise, too. So we partner with Stewart's. They do classic cheesecakes, but they also have vegan and gluten-free cheesecakes. So I brought you a chocolate mocha cheesecake. They use Oreos because they're gluten-free, the gluten-free Oreos as the crust. They use the coconut base in there. We love Stewart's. Mrs. Stewart is in all the time for lunch because she's a big old vegan. She loves our potato skins.
Oh, look at that.
It's like a giant...
That looks absolutely spectacular.
Yeah. That's good.
That's a good smile right there.
It's horrible, right?
Amazing.
And your burrito's not at all traditional.
No. I mean, we have the basic bitch burrito, the BBB, the basic bitch. It's like the Chipotle, down the road. It's it's your staple. You got to have your wholesome, your staple. We have to have something safe for those that don't want to dip their toe in the water. But then we've got the ramen burrito. It's got actual ramen in it, not all the juice and everything. But we have a vegan cauliflower burrito. It's got hot sauce and vegan ranch in there. It's homemade vegan ranch, by the way, because Home makes it, so it's homemade. So we've got that, and then there's one other. Oh, the cheeseburger burrito. So we've got a burger in there. We've got pickles, onions, Thousand Island special sauce. It's good stuff.
As I mentioned, you've got Drag Queen Bingo going on right now. You do live music here. With all the different, you mentioned there are X amount of places in this area that have liquor licenses. I mean, to be competitive, you have to do kind of community-focused entertainment stuff above and beyond what's on the menu.
Yeah, we're a spot for everybody. Like where everybody comes in and they'll see my rainbow bunting and they're like, "Is this a gay bar?" I'm like, "No, not really." Well, what kind of bar is it? It's just a bar for everybody. I love, and it feeds my soul that I have 19-year-old, queer couple sitting at a table having dinner next to a 72-year-old cis couple that's been married for 50 years and nobody bats an eye, nobody thinks any different, and that's just the community that we created here. It's a safe spot. It's a spot for everybody, unless you're, a butthead. Then don't come. But everybody has a home here.
I walked in, neon signs. It's not loud. It's just vibrant. It's just fun when I walked in.
Yeah.
I love this place, and the food is delicious. I'm going to steal a nacho from you, just so you know.
Please. Get in there.
Look at that with the chorizo. Is it hot?
Are they hot?
A little spicy.
Oh, God.
So when did you open, Jimmy?
We've been open for 3 years. 3 years this past September. End of COVID. That's why I put this window in the front door. The whole front of my building opens up. So if anything ever happens again, it's called an outdoor space. So we just open those windows and it's indoor-outdoor dining.
Now, when did you have the idea to do this? Did it emerge during COVID?
So I had a business partner at the time, and he is interested in redeveloping downtown Crystal Lake and making it more of a destination. We see people get on the train out of Crystal Lake to go to Arlington Heights for dinner, to go to Palatine for dinner, and we should be seeing those people come off the train to hang out here, visit our Rouse Center, do all the things that we offer here. And his goal was to add in restaurants, so he brought me in as a partner. We financed a project together, and it was the goal for me to buy him out, and within a year that's what I did, and he went on to another project.
When I first came here, I turned around the corner, I'm like, oh, that's got to be it. Like from half a block down, I'm like, that's got to be your place.
Yep.
And sure enough, I love what you're doing here.
How did you find them to do the interview?
The Facebook.
Yeah. One of the hardest things I do, this sounds ridiculous, one of the hardest things I do with my podcast is try to partner up with restaurants. I find that very difficult to do. It's just
really?
Cold calling and outreach. Like, I know bands, but I don't know restaurateurs. So every now and then, like, I knew you were in this area. I didn't want to make you go all the way into the city. I'm like, I wonder if there's a restaurant in Sarah's area that would be willing to let us talk about the food and hang out. And that's how Jimmy and I connected.
Nice.
I kind of didn't get the concept either. I invited you in. I'm like, it's going to be much easier if she, plays inside. She can have a couple minutes of the floor and do whatever. And he's like, no, you don't get it. She's supposed to play in the car. I'm like, oh, that sounds awful for her.
First of all, I never said you don't get it. I was much more polite. And I think you said, Jimmy, that sounds uncomfortable. I'm like, oh, it's profoundly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It was definitely uncomfortable. Yeah.
But she did it. You were inside working when Sarah was playing. I can't wait for you to see it. She was amazing.
I know. Where did you put your guitar? How did it even fit?
Right where you are.
Right where you are.
Okay.
The case had to live up here.
Okay.
It's crazy. All right. So, again, cantina52.com. The address?
52 Brink Street.
52 Brink Street. Easy enough in downtown Crystal Lake, which is this lovely little like Stars Hollow. That's a Gilmore Girls reference.
Oh my God.
It's the Hallmark movie Central.
It totally is. This is a lovely little downtown. First thing that came to mind. I love Lorelai and Rory. They're the best.
Team Logan.
Okay, your hours, Jimmy.
We open every day at 3. On the weekends, we're open until 2. The week, we're open as long as people are here. The earliest we'll ever close is 11 o'clock.
I love it. Now, Jimmy, just so you know, Sarah's got a new song out. It's called Thaw. You can watch the video. It's amazing. She recorded it in Mississippi. New EP on the way in February 14th.
Excellent. I will listen for it. I'll look for it.
I'm a connector. I'm bringing you together.
And I mean, you're vegan, so you can't try our Mississippi pot roast.
I'm not vegan.
Oh, you just enjoy it?
I just don't do dairy and gluten.
Oh.
And I always try and support. I was vegan on and off for a long
Okay.
time, but I know you guys have the vegan menu, and I always want to support restaurants when they have that, so people keep doing it.
Well, then you
know?
can have the Mississippi pot roast, and it's got Josh's Jardiniere on it. So.
I can't do the spicy one though.
And I've said this before, and I said this to Sarah too. I think independent restaurant owners and independent musicians have so much in common. And maybe not on the surface, but I mean the hustle's the same.
Yeah.
Community building, working 24/7, trying to develop what you're doing in the kitchen, what you're doing on a guitar. I mean, I see so much overlap, and I love being able to bring restaurants and musicians together.
Yeah.
Same vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Jimmy, thank you for bringing food. Is it okay if we keep eating while you go back to work?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got to go tend to Miss London in there. She's only knows like half of the 75 numbers, so she's probably lost.
Coach her through it. We'll come in and high five and fist bump you when we're done.
Sounds good.
Thank you for bringing in the food.
Yeah.
Love your place.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
Cantina 52.
I'm going to fall out of the car now.
You wouldn't be the first. All right, so Sarah, I mentioned all the shows you have coming up. Fitzgerald's, Martyrs, Space in Evanston. Once you get past Space, what is you've got the EP coming out February 14th. What does 2025 look like for you?
Still trying to.
Pardon my reach.
Oh yeah, still trying to put together. This is really. I feel conflicted because I want to eat the nachos so bad.
We're so close to the end.
But I'm
If you can just wait. Yes.
Oh, I want to eat. Okay. Putting together an EP release show for February 14th.
Perfect.
I'm in some talks right now, so hopefully we'll make it. I know Valentine's Day can be a hard night for shows, so I kind of want to make it like a special thing and make it a thing. It's EP release, but grab some other friends in the area, not this area, but in the city.
Not this area.
Not this area.
Awesome.
But, yeah.
Well, like I said, the new EP sounds great. We didn't go too deep into it because it's too early, but that sounds great. Thaw is awesome, and I really appreciate you coming out, eating food at Cantina 52 with me, playing a song in the uncomfortable backseat. Pleasure meeting you.
Great meeting you too.